What's up, guys? Spirit here. I'm here with a couple of my friends from Pokemon Tubing and a couple of friends from the GZ Army. Thank you, Adam. I'm here with 8,000 Epic Dude LOL,
Hi, what's going on?
my friend Cheese Muffins, Caddy Epic,
Hello there, everyone.
a lot of feedback there, man, and Josepe Lopez, the King of Bidoof.
Hey,
So,
Sensei.
today we're here to talk to you guys about the new releases of the Mega Sceptile, Mega everything. Yeah. It became a thing.
Okay.
So let's hit on Mega Sceptile first. What did you guys think of Mega Sceptile?
4 times against ice.
Caddy, whoa. A lot of
What is
feedback
that?
there,
For
man.
me, it was kind of a little bit of a hit or miss because it becoming a grass dragon makes it 4 times weak to ice, and it's 4 times resistant to electric. So giving it lightning rod doesn't make sense to me, but it will work in doubles.
I
It'll
suppose
work in doubles.
it's a good counter for Klefki though.
True.
No para hacks. Being a special attacker. Payback. Not is it payback? No, foul play. Foul play won't work, and it'll just sit there. Say haha.
Yeah.
I honestly, personally, I think Mega Sceptile is a good answer to Mega Ampharos, but that's just me personally. Like it seems to be just a good answer to Mega Ampharos in general.
That's the thing though. Nobody really uses Ampharos
Yeah.
except for, the occasional Trick Room team.
I know, but that's we're
Underused.
talking
Yeah.
singles. Whenever they make a Pokemon, they're keeping VGC in mind though, and I mean if you have to think VGC, which means a 4-team doubles, so
So go ahead. Sorry.
it makes him a good switch in on a Mega Manectric, I suppose. And it being a dragon type carrier, it kind of defeats a couple of, let's just say it deters dragon types.
See, okay, like when keeping VGC in mind, Mega Sceptile would be great for VGC because like you can use it with Manectric and you can just discharge and you can get the +1 lightning rod boost with Mega Sceptile and then just hit anything after that.
It's true, actually. If Lightning Rod ups the special attack on Mega Sceptile, it's going to make him into a monster.
And not only that, if you run Hidden Power Electric on your Mega Sceptile and you use it on your Manectric, it's done. Back-to-back lightning rod boosts right there.
I wouldn't be using lightning rod on Manectric personally. Personally, if I'm leading with Mega Sceptile that has lightning rod, and I know I'm gonna be using discharge off Manectric, I wouldn't be using a lightning rod Manectric.
Static, then maybe static would be the second.
I mean, static is a good ability. It really is, but I mean, what's it gonna give me aside from paralyzing whoever hits me? I mean, its hidden ability is minus. I mean, what?
I mean, VGC right there. That's kind of the only purpose I'd see with that.
Like, okay, minus you can use with a Pokemon with plus, and that'd be Ampharos, but or Plusle or minus or Plusle. I mean, that's just it. You can't really use minus Manectric.
I suppose.
So, like, unless you're using Plusle or Ampharos, non-Mega Ampharos, then you can use minus Manectric. But other than that,
I guess you could use Dedenne. I mean, Dedenne.
The Dene, I guess, but it's not going to be VGC unless it's included in the Kalos decks or the Hoenn decks.
Isn't the Dene in the Kalos decks though?
Yeah, Dedenne's a Kalos only Pokemon, dude. He's an electric fairy.
Yeah.
Josepe, Kade, any weigh-ins on Mega Sceptile?
I
Nah,
don't know. I have to
listening.
see its stats first. Like, I don't know. It shouldn't increase its speed because it will lose some burden.
Caddy?
Okay.
No, I was just listening.
You weren't
Oh.
listening?
I was just listening.
Do you have any opinion on Mega Sceptile at all, Caddy?
Not really.
Not really?
You just don't like him?
Not my favorite for me.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on. Mega Swampert.
Instant Rain Team. I'm so done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. It's true.
We've acting for forever.
I mean, giving a setup Pokemon like Swampert Swift Swim, I don't know what his stat changes are, but Swift Swim plus giving it Stealth Rocks and then throwing on just some attack boost makes him into a revenge killer and a great reposition on a rain team, which is something I haven't seen for Swampert.
Yep, I can agree with that one. I mean, like, it's gonna be good on a rain team, and if you slap it with a Prankster Thunderous and a Ludicolo, it's over.
Yeah.
You can just say that it's over, and you give it like max attack, max defense, EVs, and whatever speed IV you get, it's over. If you have the perfect speed IV,
And if adding it to VGC just makes it worse. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, like, you could expect to see like Rain Dance Ludicolo and then just Mega Swampert all
oh,
over
screw
the
that,
place.
dude. No, with the thing I'm thinking is,
Where's the
okay,
Ponytail?
you're literally giving VGC back rain. That's what it's doing. That's what Mega Swampert's doing. Because think about it like this. When we're getting the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire games, we're also adding those dexes are likely going to become VGC legal. So that means Drizzle Kyogre's coming back.
Yeah. Oh, and that's gonna be ridiculous too, because in Groudon.
That's gonna be like overpowered. That's gonna be overpowered.
Lead with Drizzle Kyogre and Swift Swim Mega Swampert.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
it's
but-
it's just-
Kyogre.
yeah.
But
I don't
just,
think it
just
was
hold
a
on,
VGC.
hold on. If we're talking VGC here, won't they ban like Kyogre and Groudon just like they did
Probably.
with Xerneas, Sceptile, and Zygarde?
Probably.
Yeah.
That way you
But
can't do that.
I just all I know is I mean, who's to say? I mean, we only know a couple Mega Evolutions from the set. Who's to say we don't get more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's
if
just like
the Poliwag evolution decides to make a comeback in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, Drizzle Politoed.
It's true. It's true. Drizzletoad might come back. I don't know. I mean, Politoed, as far as I know, is if he comes back in the Hollandex, that means we're gonna see Politoed back in VGC.
yeah.
We've already seen Politoed back in VGC already with X and Y,
It's
so
scary.
yeah.
Yeah.
Joe knows how to use a mean Politoed with Vaporeon with weakness policy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Any other comments on Swift Swim Mega Swampert?
I don't know. 60 base speed isn't that great. Like, it will speed some things, but
I know, but that's it might have 60 base speed, but you have to think that they'd give some effort to improve his speed when he Mega Evolves, because we don't know his Mega Evolution stats yet.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's about 150, I think, is the number of stat increase they can give. I'd probably dump that into his physical attack and his speed.
That's true. And even if you're not gonna EV train it in max attack and max speed, you at least EV train it max attack, max defense.
I mean, like I'm not talking about EV training. I'm talking about its Mega Evolution stat increase. When a Pokemon Mega evolves, of course, they always get the stat increase. And we don't know where that extra stat increase dump is gonna go into. I mean, if it goes into his speed, he could have a flat 100 or maybe even a 90 speed And I mean, 30 extra points in speed. Now, instant 180, instant 180 in rain.
Yeah.
Yep, because it does. Swift Swim doubles the speed in rain.
And I could give 10 EVs to rain, and I'm good. Or even just just give it a nature, a freaking timid nature or something that'll give me
Yo,
give me that extra
Jolly,
speed.
give it a jolly nature. It's over.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the speed is not really the question. My mind is whether he's gonna be more of a tank, or is it like a speed moving tank, or is he gonna be if he's gonna be an attacker, because it's obvious they're gonna dump something into speed because the base 120 speed under Swift Swim won't be used. But if they dump it more into his defense and special defense and turn him into a living tank, he's gonna be scary.
Yeah.
I mean, his typing is already broken as is.
I swear, if they gave Mega Swampert Sap Sipper, it would have been done. It would have been an
Would have
instant.
been Ubers already.
everyone was thinking of Sceptile.
Don't even talk to me about that. But Swift Swim, that's even deadlier.
They should have just said, screw it, let's give it Sap Zipper.
Yup.
Nah, Swift Swim is definitely an interesting choice. I mean, I'm gonna get behind Swift Swim all day, but I never would have called Swift Swim. I would have called Sap Sipper. I probably would have
Yeah,
called.
because I mean, it just doesn't really seem like that obvious of a choice. I mean, Swampert isn't really even a rain team Pokemon.
I mean, I could even call Drizzle. I could even think its Mega Evolution maybe had Drizzle like Charizard has Drought.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Oh, yeah.
But then again, like we could always see like 2 Mega Swamperts, like Mega Swampert Omega and Mega Swampert Alpha.
Yeah.
Same goes for Mega Blaziken and Mega Sceptile. So like we could see one Mega Swampert Omega having Swift Swim, and then Omega Swampert Alpha having Drizzle. We don't know.
I could see Mega Swampert with at least water absorb.
Or Water Absorb. That would be interesting.
That would be pretty interesting too.
All right, let's move on. Diancie.
First, Kalos Mega is a legendary. Wow.
That
Not
cute
surprised.
little Pokemon is going to get a Mega Evolution. Oh my lord.
I mean, it's interesting, but
It doesn't
considering
have an ability to list it.
I mean, it has a base ability of Clear Body, and the fact that the leak never showed its ability means we're kind of left in the dark.
I kind of feel like it's a waste of a Mega Evolution slot though, because I mean, like instead of reserving a Pokemon, that can be used competitively to have a Mega Evolution, they just kind of toss one on Diancie.
I mean,
It's gonna.
I understand your point of view, but I mean, I think it'd be scary if Diancie's new ability is something new to the game entirely. Like maybe it gives some kind of immunity that we haven't seen before.
Or
Like,
I mean, it's still a rock fairy.
yeah, it's still Rock and Fairy. The design looks pretty cool to me. It's now kind of rivaling Mega Gardevoir at this point.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
But, the ability, I don't know what the ability would be. Like, there was some speculation for normal Diancie that the ability would be something else other than
it's
Clear
normal
Body.
Diancie's ability is Clear Body. I mean, that's not that. It's something that's not going to be used. That's even in singles or even in in just promotional fun battles. It's not something that's going to be used.
Like,
I don't know.
before Diancie was revealed, people thought its ability was going to be Shining Jewel or whatever it was called like that. And it wasn't. It was Clear Body.
I mean, for all we know, Shining Jewel could be its or whatever it is, could be its new ability.
It's
its
Mega
Evolution.
Evolution. Mega Form.
I mean, I kind of called this when Diancie first came out and was released. I mean, they did so much, and I mean so much to keep the Diancie on the DL until they started promoting it on the Pokemon site. Like they had, like the fact that they have not done anything promotional. Like they're just saying, hey, here comes a new legendary Pokemon that you're gonna get at some point in time. It's just like, well, okay. Can I get some more information, please? But they like all we know is it just sits there. Like we know it's attacks and stuff from hackers and it's stats and stuff from hackers, but
We don't know anything else.
yeah, exactly. I mean, its stats are already insane as it is. I don't even want to think about the stat increase. I mean, its HP sucks ass, but attack is 100, defense is 150, special defense is 150, and its special attack is 100.
I would say give it boosts. I would say pour 50 into just about everything. Plus 50 special attack, plus 50 special defense, plus 50 defense. Call it a day.
I mean,
for Mega Evolution wise.
I understand that, but it all comes down to the ability, because the fact that it's got a question leaves me wondering, but it could be something new, or it could be something completely useless, but all I know is that if it doesn't give any immunity to steel, an Iron Head is gonna whoop its butt.
Yeah.
Yep, it is 4 times weak to steel, 2 times weak to poison.
It'll probably take 2 hits, though, considering the amount of defense it's got.
The only ability I can think has is Pixelate.
Or
why
maybe
would you
filter.
give that Pixelate?
I mean, yeah, I can't learn any normal type moves that can turn into fairy type.
Yeah.
It could learn like
Hyper Beam.
moves like
I mean, like other than Hyper Beam, which can be learned by just about any Pokemon.
You can learn Giga Impact and Explosion.
Okay,
kind of reliable.
Yeah, cool. Okay, I can kind of see where Pixelate would come into play here. But that means you'd have to run nearly an all normal type move Diancie.
It's true.
And it already has the special move.
Yeah.
Diamond Stone. But I don't know. Maybe the ability will be filter.
It's going to be something very, very weird to see and something very amazing to see at the same time because it's the first reported Kalos Mega Evolution. But, you know, we'll just wait on that.
I mean, it's an interesting thought. Diancie is going to be up in the air until we get a little more information, but it's definitely a very interesting Pokemon. I'm just going to say that. When it finally comes out, I'm going to get one and I'm just going to play with it to see what it does.
I think that's what everyone's going to do. Just kind of play with it for a little bit, use it.
All I know is that it's never going to be as awesome as like Giratina is in Pokemon and me. Anyway,
we're still waiting on Volcanion and Hoopa, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but they haven't even confirmed them.
They're there though.
I know they're there from hackers, but like they've given the official Pokemon website has given us no information on that. Because of that, all we have is hacker information.
All right, let's move on.
Let's move on. D Mega Evolution or Ancient Evolution, Kyogre and Groudon. Let's get on them.
I'm so done right now.
Actually, it's not going to have no ability.
I mean, like, the de-evolution thing kind of is okay, but what will the stats be like? Like, is there going to be some sort of stone that ties into this, like the Mega Evolutions? Or is it just going to be a change that randomly happens?
I mean, they've already confirmed that it's an item. They've confirmed it's an item, so it's got to be something initialized, I suppose.
True.
But it gives heed to what is it their ability is going to be, because the Mega Groudon and Mega Kyogre definitely look more. Well, the Ancient Evolution Mega Groudon and Kyogre definitely look more fearsome.
True.
Honestly, they look more like the Pokemon when they were being controlled by Pikachu and whoever the other guy was.
Pikachu and Archie.
Yeah, and Archie in the series.
Like I saw that episode on TV. I instantly like did a flip out. I was just like, "What the heck am I looking at right now? Why is Pikachu being under control? What is going on here?"
I'm gonna throw this out here, and I'm gonna say they're gonna get an ability change. And my thoughts is maybe, and I'm stressing maybe on this, but I would love it to death. Groudon gets Sheer Force.
Groudon getting Sheer Force basically bans it to a tier of its own, just like Mega Mewtwo X and Y.
So
Except
Half
not
Uber.
X, because X was terrible.
Yeah, X is like Psychic Fight. It's like Gallade, except it's not.
Yeah,
But
they gave it something stupid like Steadfast, so it was garbage. But yeah, Y was pretty good.
yeah, garbage. But Groudon getting Sheer Force would be like giving Charizard X something broken. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, something broken, just something.
Or like giving. I mean, I don't know, but what would you give Kyogre then if it got an ability change? Like,
if Kyogre, I don't know.
like, like Water Absorb or Sap Sipper?
Oh God no, God no. Are you kidding me?
That would be so broken. It's just like giving.
I mean, screw it. Give it Electric Rod, Lightning Rod.
Lightning Rod.
Turn him into a real water sport monster.
Oh, you know what would make Groudon broken? Flash Fire.
Oh shit.
Yeah, give that thing Flash Fire, you're done. Because I can see, okay, so Groudon getting Flash Fire and Kyogre getting Water Absorb would kind of be cool. Because again, they're de-evolutions and they control like the land.
I mean, but at the same time, you also have to think it might just give them something entirely different altogether. Because they're regressing and not evolving, they might have something that is not available in the game already.
What would make them broken is if they gave them Wonder Guard.
Oh god.
Please
Kind
don't.
of.
Okay,
Kind of a thought for ability
Wait, so-
for
Go ahead, Caddy. Go ahead.
an ability for Groudon, Mega Groudon, maybe Dry Skin.
What?
Dry Skin?
Dry skin. Whoa.
Dry skin.
Really? I don't
Oh
see-
Jesus.
That would be broken. Because that means Groudon would be getting hurt by the sun and getting healed by the water, which would be really weird.
It makes sense, I suppose.
Kind of.
No, it doesn't, because Groudon controls the sun.
I mean, think about leading with both of them in a doubles team. You choose Ancient Evolution Groudon, and you get Rain instead of Sun.
Wait a sec. So, they're not considered Mega Evolutions, right?
No, they're Ancient Evolutions.
So, you can potentially, so you could have a Mega Evolution and then an Ancient Evolution, or
Maybe, I don't know. That's
Like, you
something
can
to
have-
think about.
That would be something. That would be something really weird to think about.
Yeah,
If you had to run, if you could run like an Ancient Evolution and a Mega Evolution on the same team,
yeah.
that would be really
Yeah.
broken.
But it depends too. If
Especially
Groudon Kyogre
that would
will only be the evolutions.
I mean, but the other thing I'm curious about is because they're also giving us a new form of evolution, and the fact that it's an ancient digression. Maybe we see this in another Pokemon later on. That puts fear into my heart, because there's a couple Pokemon that I think would be completely open to that, and in the form of maybe Mew or
Rayquaza.
Rayquaza, Relicanth. Relicanth would be a very interesting one.
Relicanth.
I mean, it literally states in its Pokedex entry that it's over 1,000 years old. So regressing it back into its prime might be something interesting.
Maybe Genetic will get one.
Oh god.
Like
Genesect would
Oh.
regress back into Kabutops. Maybe. It's not
maybe
the
a
same
better
as
version of
Kabutops.
Kabutops.
I didn't even notice that until they're kind of look related.
I mean,
but
they do kind of look related in a way.
there's also, I mean, think about a regression. A Pokemon with maybe a single evolution that can only regress. That they don't evolve. I mean, Mew, really scary thought. Giratina or Arceus,
Dialga,
Deoxys.
Jirachi,
Legendaries.
Latios.
I mean,
Oh no, they have Mega Evolution, so they can't.
yeah. Hey, who knows? Who knows? They could have a digression. Who knows?
What about Meloetta
Maybe.
or Calpio?
I'm thinking more ancient Pokemon, maybe like Shaman, something.
Melwood already has
Zekrom,
the
Reshiram.
form change thing too, so I don't know.
Who
So.
got Kira?
I mean, I don't. I know there's. Oh God, hero. But there's not a lot of Pokemon in it that are really ancient thought. That maybe a digression Absol. That'd be interesting.
Absolutely.
Not bad, not
I
bad.
mean,
not
Mega
bad.
Absol's okay.
It is. I mean, you gave it they gave it Magic Bounce. I mean, that's pretty good. You can bring it in on rocks or
But
toxic.
the problem is you still have to Mega Evolve it instantly, and you gotta practically call your position.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
I mean, pressure wasn't all that good of an ability, but I'm just saying. But giving it the ability to learn Play Rough, that was really nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're getting off topic. Okay, we've pretty much said all we can on Mega Kyogre and Mega Groudon. So I'm gonna be doing one more thing for you guys. I'm gonna be counting down my top 10 Pokemon that I think deserve some form of Mega Evolution or Digression or however you guys want to talk about it, because they're either unused or they have potential that never got thrown out. So, the first Pokemon on my list is Slacking. I think he deserves a Mega.
Huge power.
If you give it huge power, they'd be broken because it's got already a way high attack stat.
I'm
Double
thinking,
it and it's over.
I understand that, but it's the thing you have to think about. Maybe give it something like a defensive set and then throw it out there. I mean, normal Slacking is like one of the most useless Pokemon in the game because of its ability.
Truant. Truant is evil.
Yeah, Truant Trap. That's true.
Truant Trap works with Durant. It doesn't work with Slacking.
Yeah, true. I mean, Slacking is very underused, and he. I mean, they built him up so much in the season he was in, so it's just like, why'd you do all that for a Pokemon that can barely be used?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I honest to God, Eviolite Vigoroth is more scary than Slacking is.
True.
Kinda.
Eviolite Vigoroth is like OP.
Sad.
But
It's really sad, unfortunately.
So, any more comments on Slacking, number 10?
I would say if you give it huge power, like I said, it would give it like.
I honestly would give it a. I would maybe turn its ability into something more like
I don't know.
Like, I would see like why Game Freak, if they made Mega Slacking, would make it Truant again because of its high attack stat and stuff. But if you're gonna change its ability, make it like I don't know, Levitate. Not really, but something that's viable.
Maybe turn its ability into Iron Fist and then give it a
punching set, punch set
Right punch.
with Slack Off. Give it like Sucker Punch if you can learn it, Ice Punch and Thunder Punch, and you're good.
Maybe give it a new typing.
Yeah, new typing would be really nice. Maybe give it
like what, normal fighting.
Oh no! You know, it'd be really interesting.
Oh.
You turn it into a normal fairy.
Normal fairy.
There's already a few normal fairies out there, like the Jigglypuff line.
I suppose it would be good as a normal fairy type. Maybe normal fighting.
Yeah, I said normal fighting. I say that because it's got the potential to become normal fighting, but the problem is it'd be weak to flying and to its own typing.
It's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on. Slacking was number 10. Number 9, Mr. Mime.
Okay. Psychic Fairy. Why?
Why?
Give it higher special attack.
Why? Because Mr. Mime has not seen use, and he's been here since the beginning.
I want to see people actually use it.
This would be the perfect opportunity for me to interject something with a new ability involving 2 items. Where if you Mega Evolve it, it gets the ability Juggle, or it can juggle more than 1 item. And it gets the ability to like hold 2 items.
Or I honestly, if I Mega Evolve Mr. Mime, I'd think maybe Magician as an ability.
Because it loses its Mega Stone upon Mega Evolution.
And dude, even with the Magician, lets you hold multiple items.
Magician.
Does?
Yeah,
I
I've
thought it steal their.
I've seen people juggle freaking with magician. I've seen someone take a berry and have the berry, and then a life orb, and then a red card. So
But
Wow.
you
Wow.
can use the same item. If you are holding, let's say, a choice card, you can steal an item because you have one.
I don't know.
Not
But
even
a
bad.
magician, Mr. Mime, or maybe even a new ability that huh?
Prankster.
Oh,
Pranks,
prankster, Mr.
Quite
Mime.
right.
That would be
Prankster-
awesome.
Prankster would be OP. But I'm thinking maybe Juggle like, as a new ability would make it hold more than one item. But Magician would be a viable option too. Maybe Prankster, I don't know.
I mean, Mr. Mime is normal typing. Maybe turn him into a normal psychic.
That's
No,
like the
he is
same
normal
type.
psychic.
Yeah, the problem with Mr. Mime, it doesn't have good defenses. Like I'd give it like at least 30 points in defense or
I'd
special
honestly,
defense.
Yeah.
if like maybe run protect for the first turn, of course, hit the mega evolution, and then have it set as a prankster with maybe hypnosis or something.
Hypnosis and then psychic everything.
I don't know, but yeah, Mr. Mime, just because he's very very underused. So, Mr. Mime.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8. Cacturn.
I can
Cac-
actually see Mega Cacturn. Give it a retyping of
Yeah.
grass and fighting, or grass and bug, or something like that.
Wilson Bug is.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. Leavan isn't that great, and it has the type.
What about grass and water? Because cactuses absorb water.
Maybe
I suppose,
grass
but
and
he
ground.
doesn't. He doesn't exactly need to keep Storm Drain.
Well, no,
Maybe-
he gets water absorb as a hidden ability
That's true.
Or maybe
as a cacnea and a cacturn. So maybe like Mega Evolution wise, it could get water absorb, and when you're hit by a water, well, no, that wouldn't work then.
or grass ground with Sandbale. I don't know.
Or
Maybe
yeah,
just
run a
honestly,
saint.
maybe turn it into a grass ground type and keep the water absorb hidden ability.
Yeah, that would be a
It
good.
will hit neutrally.
That would be amazing. The anti-typing would be like, yeah, I can protect against myself against water, and I'm outwards ground typing. That would be destructive.
Yeah, and that would get rid of your weaknesses against fire. It would get rid of your weakness against electric. You'd have no damage against
Maybe
electric.
even turn it into a dark ground.
A dark ground type. Wow.
That would be
I don't
really
know.
nice.
Then you'd like lose the stab against grass type attacks. And
That's
Cacturn
Crocodile right there, though.
and Cacturn can't learn many ground type moves, so I don't know how you would factor that in.
Earthquake. I don't know.
Can it learn EQ?
Give it a new
I don't think it can learn EQ.
Let me look.
I'm gonna look.
Everyone can learn to.
Also, I don't think giving Crackdown a new typing would be good because his typing is perfect right now. It's just like weak to fire, ice, and fighting, some other stuff. But
I mean, yeah, it has a nice typing, I suppose, but I
Yeah,
mean,
can.
Yeah, it gets Sandveil as a normal ability, and it gets
It's
Water
Sand-
Absorb as a hidden ability.
Mhm.
And it can learn Spikes and Sand Attack, which is
I
really
mean,
Wait,
you can also learn Destiny Bond. Maybe give it Shadow Tag as a hidden ability.
maybe.
Shadow.
Here's an idea: make it a
Maybe
grass
Arena
base type.
Trap.
Here's an idea:
Arena
make
Trap.
it,
Oh God, Arena
Make it-
Trap would be destructive.
make it Grass Ghost and give it a new ability that negates Ghost type attacks
I don't think that exists.
or negate
Maybe
Dark
dark
types,
type attacks to cover it so it doesn't get raped.
or make it a Ghost Dark type.
I
Which-
honestly, I'd
Ghost Dark. That isn't how bad.
that's an interesting typing, I suppose.
And that way, it's like only weak to Fairy. And you could give it Destiny Bomb when you switch whenever a Fairy is that, and you can just kill it like that.
But moving on, let's get on from Cacturn, okay?
Okay.
Next, number 7, Lapras.
Oh, that.
hey, Template,
Lapras. Yes.
Lapras
Yeah, could
is a very, very fun Pokemon, and its defenses are beautiful. Like it's just amazing, and I think it deserves more than it's getting now.
I don't know.
I can kind of see Mega Lapras in a way. Change its typing from Water Ice to just a pure Water type.
I mean, it doesn't even need a typing change.
Yeah,
Just
it's
maybe give it. Oh God. Oh God. Give it. Go the way of Mega Sceptile. Give it Lightning Rod as its Mega Evolution ability.
why don't we
Actually,
just give
no,
all
it has
Mega
the horn.
evolutions
It
to
has
Lightning
like one of
Rod?
those horn. It has a horn on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. You just like give it Lightning Rod as its Mega Evolution ability, and then have Water Absorb as its base ability. Be like, yeah.
I resist all the typing.
All except grass, baby.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. You just like
Whoa.
you hold off with water absorb, and then when you feel like a paralysis or something is coming, you switch to your Mega Evolution, and then you fire off with your now increased special attack.
Yep, and then you could just Scald or Hydro Pump or Icicle Crash everything in your path.
And you keep recover just for the lulls.
Yeah.
Just for the troll and give it like max special attack, max special defense, and use it on a Hail or Trick Room team, you're done.
But I don't know. It can learn Dragon Dance, so maybe a physical sweeper.
It can learn Dragon Dance? Are you serious
Yeah, it
right
can learn
now?
Dragon
I think
Dance.
Yeah.
it should be a
It can learn Dragon
Dragon
Dance.
because it's based off
I
the
honestly didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right. I'm looking at this.
I
right
mean,
now. I'm trying
It
to
can.
find-
It can learn it from
It
my
can learn
neighbor.
Dragon Dance as an
Yeah.
egg move. I'm so done.
I mean, it can, but
Well-
its attack is. I mean, its attack and special attack are kind of the same. So I could see it as a physical sweeper,
But-
I suppose.
In a
But-
way, yeah.
I mean, God, throw it waterfall and I guess bulldoze maybe.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think the reason people like it's give it ice shard. God,
Oh, sure. That could work.
I feel it should be properly water and dragon because it's based off of like some type of sea creature.
maybe a water dragon would be definitely interesting, and give it its set and dragon dance up its attack, and then just like oh God, Jesus.
Yep. Oh God.
I mean, it can learn avalanche for God's sakes.
Yep. It's over.
Yeah.
All right. Like I said, Lapras. Moving on from Lapras. You guys are gonna hate me for this one.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
No.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Haxorus.
Haxorus.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm done.
That-
Yes.
That
Yes.
is
yes.
This is already OP
Thousand
as
times.
heck because it's got you Dragon Dance and you give that thing Earthquake and Outrage and Dual
Yeah.
Chop and you're done. You're done.
The reason I say Haxorus is just
Earthquake
because
alone.
he dropped off the face of the earth because of his lack of ability to take a hit. Garchomp is far overused over him, not just because of its increased attack, but because Haxorus doesn't have the same amount of oomph that Garchomp has.
That's true.
I
I would say Mega Haxorus, give it some attack and defense buffs.
I would give it more defense buff, and then like say the
Some
fact
speed.
that it's a single dragon type, maybe change its typing, be a troll, turn it into a dragon fairy or something like that.
That would be safe for Altaria.
Give it a new ability, maybe a broken ability like multi-scale.
Give it Sheer Force.
Oh God,
my
yeah,
God.
multi-skill would be
Sure.
scary.
Multi-skill Haxorus would be just about as deadly as multi-skill Dragonite.
I mean, it practically guarantee you a one-turn dragon dance.
Yeah, it'll guarantee. And if you give that thing
Something.
weakness policy, it'll
You
be
can't.
like
You
Weaknight.
can't. If it's a mega
You
evolution,
can't.
you can't get.
Oh yeah, it's a
weakness
Mega
policy.
Evolution. Dumb.
Use
Dude,
an
like
item.
just like all you have to do is mega evolve it and use dragon dance in the same turn. I got multi-scale, and it's just like okay, I'm gonna take whatever you're gonna dish out unless you're a Greninja with Life Orb, and then I'm gonna swat whatever comes out.
Yep.
I mean, it's definitely a Pokemon that needs an extra amount of oomph, whether it's a Mega Evolution or not. He needs something to make him more usable because Haxorus is one of the coolest Pokemon I've ever seen designed.
Yeah.
I mean, they gave us a shiny Haxorus if you completed the Dex in the last game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, moving on from Haxorus. Next up, Ariados.
Now, Ariados would be really unique because it's a bug poison type. It evolves from Spinarak, and it would be really unique to see it as a bug psychic.
The
'Cause it
reason
can psychic.
I say Ariados in the first place is just because ever since Joltik came out, he's lost all of his use, like all of it, gone.
I mean, it'd be good as a Sikiweb user.
I understand that, but it's just like, why would you want to run him on your team? He's frail.
That's yeah. And also his speed is terrible. 40. Oh, but I don't see much of use.
That's
Like
why I said he deserves a Mega Evolution, something to turn his not use into use. Maybe give him something like I don't know. Like, I don't know. Honest to God. Maybe give him something like Cloyster has, the ability to hit 5 times or something. Or even throw that Beedrill's way. Pin missile all day.
maybe I don't know. Speed.
Yeah.
Oh, Speed Boost would be nice.
Speed boost would be good because, like, it would be like a Mega. Again, Bug Psychic and give it speed boost. That would be kind of OP.
It is what it is. That's all I know. So,
Yeah.
Ariados isn't really used at all. That's kind of why I think he deserves it. So, that's why him.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to move on from him. Next up is the Pokeball Pokemon, Electrode.
Electrode is the fastest thing alive already. Give it buffs in its special stats, and that you're good.
Maybe
Maybe-
make it.
I think it'd be a
How
troll.
does its design look?
I think it'd be a
Maybe.
troll. Make its Mega Evolution ability damp.
Damn.
It prevents itself from self-destructing.
Okay, how would they? This is just like random question. What would its Mega Evolution actually look like?
I don't know.
'Cause, I mean, it's kind of already like.
Well,
You know,
I can see its Mega Evolution design looking like a Pokeball with spikes
Or
Awesome.
honestly, maybe
and fit iron barbs.
maybe
Make
give it its
still-
Mega Evolution an ability where if you use like an explosive move that would kill you, it leaves you with 1 HP instead.
Sturdy.
No, not sturdy. Like because if you use explosion, it's gonna faint you, no matter what. What I'm
Same.
saying is like a new ability that literally says if you use one of these moves that insta kills you, it will leave you with 1 HP.
I'm trying to think of what it would be called. Like,
Maybe
I don't
short
know.
circuit
Sturdier.
or something like that.
short circuit.
Sturdier.
Maybe. I don't know. Iron core.
Yeah, maybe that sounds kind of cool. Something
It's like you're kind of exploding and you're melting yourself in a way.
something like that. That's all I know. It's
Electric steel, iron core would be good, and that way you could like kill anything, and you could bring it in on a wish. You could like wish pass. What you can do, like you could have a wish pass Pokemon on your team, like Umbreon.
And then
You
yeah,
switch.
just give it its HP back, and then use explosion again.
Yeah, and then like that would be good.
I mean, explosion on its own already does 250. Could you imagine if you buffed him in special attack and threw defenses his way?
Yeah, that'd be kind of OP.
You bring on a team of Electrodes and nuke the whole team. Alright, moving on from Electrode. Next up, Executor.
Grass psychic
Oh.
tree. Okay. It works good on a sun team, but I want to think the opposite way. I want to give it swift swim and make it still keep its typing of grass psychic.
I kind of don't want to do that. I want to give it something like a defense buff, maybe give it a little better of a it needs stats. That's what it needs more than anything else.
I want to give it something like grass and poison, maybe.
Maybe even
How
give it.
about grass and fire or something? That'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
I mean, or better yet, give it rattled as an ability.
That way it couldn't get poisoned. Or no, that's immunity.
No, rattle is the ability when it's hit by a bug, ghost, or dark move. Its speed goes up by a stage.
Oh,
Or
that's kind of what happens with Poochyena. Poochyena and Magikarp get rattled,
mm,
but rattled on Magikarp becomes Moxie
Yep. Yep.
What would its ability be?
That's what we're talking about. Is like I said, rattle.
uh,
It could be sturdy. I mean, something that gives it a little more than the silly egghead look.
mm,
A new, an entirely new ability.
Or maybe,
uh,
I mean, what?
The only ability I can actually think of is like Insulator, even though like not even.
How about like give it Infiltrator
Eh,
infiltrator.
eh.
or Prankster?
I mean, I don't think he's got a lot of setup moves, does he?
He gets Leech Seed. He gets dual
Yeah,
screens.
Well, might be used. He already has harvest.
but
Um,
harvest won't work because
Yeah, because you're Mega Evolution. You can't give it like with the Mr. Mime case. You can give it Juggle, like that kind of ability where you can like hold two items, or give it Magician.
it still won't work.
or maybe give it something like Mega Kangaskhan has, like Parental Bond that would work with its
Wait.
like its egg bomb attack.
Oh, and it will be that it will hit 3 times. It wouldn't be how bad.
That'd be OP. That would be a little bit overpowered.
But I mean, it can be every move, like every bomb move, like sludge bomb.
Yeah.
How about Bulletproof? So that way you can resist bomb and spear moves like Aura Spear, Sludge Bomb.
That'd
Oh,
be
like
nice.
that's not.
That
That's
could work
like
too.
Chestnut. Yeah.
I guess that'd be nice.
Get it.
Okay.
Get it.
Let's move on to the next one because Executor's fun, but the next few is where the next and last two is where we're gonna get into some heated stuff. Okay, guys. Next,
Ooh.
Okay.
next up is Sudowoodo.
Sudowoodo.
Are you kidding me?
Changes abilities.
I don't know. Sturdy
Make it
works
a
pretty
rock
well.
fire type because it doesn't like water.
Maybe
But
give it.
maybe water absorb, fire rock type.
Maybe grass
Fire
and
rock type
water
and give
absorb.
it flash fire. And
What?
get no rock fire, give it chlorophyll. Call it a day. You make its speed go through the roof. Give it speed and attack buffs. Call it a day.
Grass and rock with water absorb maybe.
Mm.
yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
Rock
water
grass
absorb.
could make it rock and grass and give it water absorb or give it chlorophyll.
Yeah,
Or well, I can see grass rock or fire rock.
I'd say go with if you're gonna make it a grass type. I'd say go with water absorb because then you get the water absorb plus, which will prevent the rock typing from receiving heavy damage. And since you're getting the grass typing, it means no spore.
Yeah, you can't get put to sleep. You can't get paralyzed by stun spore and all that jazz.
So it's definitely an interesting Pokemon, but he never saw any use. I mean, at all. And he's one of
It
the
is. It is glass.
and he's one of the holders of the dreaded baby Pokemon.
Bonsly.
So I mean, he
Also, I'd
and
like to
he
see
was the
some,
bane of our childhood. I mean, we all thought he was a grass type.
and he's not
Yeah.
because he
Everybody
hates
brought-
water.
Everybody,
He
everybody brought a fire type to fight this thing. Don't lie. Your first time, you brought a fire type.
My first time, I brought a water type.
You're a liar.
You're so formless.
Did you seriously like bring a fire type?
I always pick the fire lead. So I mean, the first time I just tried to use blaze kick on it.
Hmm.
And then I threw out what did I throw out? I think it was like a Gyarados or something, and I used I think it was Hydro Pump or something, and it died really quick.
All right, let's move on. I guess.
And the last one, and this is not for the reasons you think. I honestly think he deserves a Mega Evolution, and I'm serious about this. I, honest to God, think he deserves a Mega Evolution. Kecleon.
Of course,
Kecleon.
of course.
Oh.
I figured because of General GC.
It's not just because General Jeezy. I'm serious. Adam, I love you. I love you. I love your streams to death. I love General Jeezy and I love the General Kecleon. But the reason I think he deserves a Mega Evolution is because Kecleon is one of the most underrated Pokemon in the entire game. He has his ability. He was initially his ability was the type change, went to Greninja,
Yeah.
and now everybody's riding his butt. So it's just like
Eh.
Kecleon doesn't even matter. It's just it's sad.
I could. Oh, Josepe apparently hung up. Let's get him back in here really quick. His call dropped.
Maybe Mega Kecleon, like maybe boost his speed stat, make it faster.
Give it. I wouldn't say if it has a lot of status moves, I would give it Prankster. But if it's got some offense, I would give it a special attack buff. Buffing. I would give it like competitive. Like if you lower its stat by one stat by one stage, raise it up its special attack up 2 stages. Like fine.
Ability call.
Josepe, are you back? Let's clear that up really quick.
I think he's messing with his mic, but Kecleon in general is a he says his mic isn't working.
Okay, so his mic's not working.
Sorry
So-
about that, guys. Lord Bidu fell off the face of the earth. But no, Kecleon in general is a Pokemon that is just he's underused, underappreciated, and I mean he's the one who brought the ability Protean to the freaking game. So he deserves more than he's given. So. He needs the honest to God reason I think he deserves a Mega Evolution more than anything else is just because he is one of the few Pokemon with a single evolution line that was not given anything. Like some people given an item, some people like Mawile were given the Mega Evolution. He just got stuck with nothing.
What about an Ancient D evolution?
That'd be interesting, I suppose.
That would be kind of interesting.
But it's just, he's a Pokemon that like I said, deserves more than he got. His stats are not the best from what I remember.
His stats weren't great, and also I'm just gonna quote Josepe here. He says that Protean was hidden ability for him for Kecleon in Gen 6, not Gen 5. And Kecleon got color change before getting Protean.
I know, I understand he got color change before getting Protean, but at the same time, Kecleon, what was it?
Greninja.
No, I'm saying Kecleon, the hidden ability was given in Gen 5, but it was not legal. Like, it was near the end of Gen 5 that they, someone hacked him and got, nobody cared enough, so. But
Wow.
having the Protean ability, the color change ability was kind of like a pre to the Protean, though. It's just like the Pokemon's type becomes the type of the last damaging move which hit it. It's basically like a reverse Protean. Protean, when I use an attack, myself becomes that type. Color changes when I get hit by an attack, I become that type.
Yeah, that's kind of true. I really like to see Mega Kecleon get Prankster again if it has a lot of status moves, but if it has especially offensive moves, give it competitive.
Only possible thing that you can make Mega Kecleon is Pickpocket or maybe Magician.
That'd be nice.
Pickpocket, yeah, I could see Pickpocket. Pickpocket or no, Magician would be better.
Turn him into make his ability #GZ Army, and he what happens is he multiplies into thousands of Kecleon.
Oh my god. Josepe says maybe he could get a boost in defense and HP. It can make a beast of a tank. Maybe something that works with the typing. Make it a normal dark type.
No, honestly, maybe not. honestly wouldn't change his typing. I mean, he can learn a lot of freaking moves for someone who just because he's a neutral normal type, he can practically learn everything in the game. I mean, he can learn Solar Beam, he can learn T-Bolt, he can learn Thunder, he can learn Shadow Ball.
True.
What if
True.
what if his ability was like something new, like some kind of camouflage thing?
That'd be
Like
interesting.
it's like a 50% chance to miss an attack from
That'd be way too broken.
make it like super broken, like
Maybe, or
maybe.
I like the camouflage idea, but what it could do instead is maybe oh god, here's your thoughts. For your camouflage, maybe give it maybe make the ability where it's when it comes out, whatever Pokemon's thrown out, camouflage kicks in and turns him into the typing of that Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
That would be a little bit broken. That'd be like really broken.
It'd make it where you almost never get a super effective move off unless you have protection against your own typing.
True.
That would be awesome. Camouflage, just like throw out a fighting type. Now Kecleon's a fighting type, throw out a water type. Now he's a water type, sorry. And it'd just be like never being able to get a hit off and then just gauging what you needed for your team and giving those moves.
Yeah.
And then the last one is what if you gave him Imposter?
Oh yeah.
Give him Imposter and transform into another Pokemon? What are you thinking?
Imposter Kecleon.
Give him Imposter and just wreck face. It'd be like Josepe says Imposter with a prayer with +1 priority in every move. That wouldn't be bad. That'd be really broken though.
I mean, you just have no. You know what would be really bad? In his initial set, you give him the Mega Stone, and then you run like barriers and stuff, and you run a baton pass team, right? You baton pass into the Kecleon. Maybe you have him reverse Shell Smashed, and then you spend your a couple of moves, like either using up Recover or Nasty Plot or something to up his attack, and then you Mega Evolve, and then you take your opponent's everything.
Yeah.
It's just like my entire moveset changed into whatever my opponent has out.
Not even bad.
Just give him one attack, and then like two, one attack, protect, and then maybe some, or better yet, like one attack, recover, and then two moves that would up his status in some way.
I could see that.
And then like you run him baton pass, and then he becomes Imposter, and then when you Mega Evolve him, and he insta transforms into whatever he has with those stat changes. Like maybe have him with Swords Dance and Nasty Plot, and then Recover, and then like one attack, and then you just like you could up both with Swords Dance and Nasty Plot based on whatever you transform into. You're gonna still be able to use its moves really effectively.
True.
But in any case, that was my top 10 list. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. If you enjoyed everybody here on the channel today, leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me if you want to see them again. I'll definitely bring back everybody again if you guys like them. Of course, Evan is a return guest. Cheese Muffins Caddy and Josepe are here for the first time. So give them all a shout out. I'm going to link Evan's link to his channel is in the description below. You should probably subscribe to him. And we're going to all hang out for a little bit. But I am going to get some food. I'll catch you guys later. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay gold, guys.
Bye, guys. Catch 'em all.
Bye, guys.